So the next project I'm going to do is putting the gazebo together. It's a lot of pieces, and what I like to do is count everything, organize it basically before I start, just because you want to make sure everything is there. I've had that happen in the past, but I'm going to show you all the pieces. So here are some of the pieces, or all of the pieces. Those like are the curtains and the nets, and I have everything counted and organized, and that's just not even all of it, okay? There's way more. You got all of this over here, plus all of this, this here. Excuse the mess. The kitchen looks like a war zone. And we have all of these pieces here. There's some here around the corner there. And I'll bring it over here. And there's some more there. And I got some on the table with my tools and whatnot. Okay, so I have this leaned up against the couch. These are the four corners of the pole for the gazebo. And I'm going to probably do these first in the house. I'm not going to show everything I'm doing, but this is how tall it is. That's the base and this the post. So okay, so what I found for me, it was easier just to sit down than trying to stand it up. So that's what I'm doing. I put the screws in here. I just need to put them in. I like to screw them not all the way, just to make sure they're all lined up, before I do that. So that's really what I'm going to do for all of them. And then I'll show you the next steps. All four of the poles are done. So I'm going to go on to the next thing. So now I'm going to attach these bars to those bars with this bar here and these screws, and do the same for these bars here and these bars with the same silver metal plate. So I have finished connecting those pieces that I mentioned before. See, they're very long. Those are the sides. Okay, so I have finished the four corners and the sides. They need to be put together, obviously. I'm not sure if I'm going to do too much more, but I'm going to show you what I've done today. All right, so this is where I laid everything. These are the parts that I did. And I just have to connect those so that it'll be, a stand-up structure. And I'll see you guys when I do the next update. So this is day 2. I spent 2 hours yesterday working on the gazebo, so I'm going to go ahead and get started again. And then at some point, my son will be helping me at certain points of it. So I'm out here. I've got most of the pieces out here that I need to use, except for the top panels. So kind of organizing that, and then I'm going to do the parts that I can do and then get started. So this is the part where I needed that extra help from my son, because you really need 2 people to hold all these corners together. I'm just connecting the corners that holds the structure together. So I've got all of the corners connected. Now I'm going to be putting in the things for the curtain net is next, before we put the roof on, put the roof together. This part I am assembling the top roof of the gazebo, and it's a little complicated. As you'll see, I'll be doing under and over, because I have to do all of this by hand first before I can even use the drill. So it's a little bit involved, a little bit complicated. So I have built the top of this, and I just put like that just to try not to scratch it, but this is the top. See, it's pretty big. That has to go on top of there, so I don't know if I can do that part by myself. I will probably have to have my son help me. I am prepping all the panels for the top of the gazebo, organizing them so that when I take them out, I can easily place them in order. I even put the sticker here on the bottom so I can take that outside as well. So this is day 3, and I'm gonna, me and my son's gonna put the top on and finish up, and then I'll do some updates here as how it's coming along, and should be finished though today. This part was a lot easier than it looks here with the 2 people, but we are having to, navigate to bring it over the top because then it would get stuck on the corner, but you'll see here. It actually went very quickly. I didn't really edit too many parts out of this. Also, when I said it should be finished today, I was being super naive because no way. It took 3 times that amount of time that I thought it was going to take doing it by myself in the end.
No, it's stuck right there.
Oh, no. Wait. Slowly. Hold it. Now I'm going to try to go over there and bring it a little bit more. So in this part, we're just tightening the corners now that we've got the roof on top, attaching it, making it all come together. These are the bars that hold the panels of the roof together. Okay, so this is what the gazebo looks like so far. I have put the planter pots in here because I'm going to be putting concrete in there. So I have laid out the panels, most of them. That's going to go up. And this is like the last stage. So I'm pretty much getting excited. I mean, I have to put up the curtains, but as far as the gazebo, yeah, this is it. Okay, so this part of the gazebo has been a little bit more of a challenge because I'm doing it by myself, and you really kind of need 2 people because those panels up there, they don't stay in place. So I had to tape them, and then once I get them all taped, like I put 1 bar here at the end, but once I get the rest of them, I'm going to tie the bars in so that I can hold it together and use the drill at the same time. So the rest of the clips you're seeing right now are from like behind the scenes from my security cameras, showing how it all came together for this part of the process. Again, everything was going so smoothly until I hit those roof panels and everything came to a halt. I had to reorganize everything, but other than that, everything was very smooth. There are a lot of different things I would do now in hindsight, but it's already done. And now I know I can help the next person though. I would definitely recommend not doing it by yourself. You can, but it will just take so much longer. I would definitely not do it again, the whole thing by myself, just because it just took so much time. Other than that, I was able to do it. It just, like I said, it was just a long, long process by yourself because you will have to make adjustments in order to hold things because you're not that other person. So you'll be needing extra tape and extra tools.